Hey guys, I'm back again, and in this video, I'm getting all tongue-tied. In this video, I'm going to be doing like a demonstration on the new Wet n Wild, well, Fergie's line for Wet n Wild. I'm going to be trying out the primer and the eyeshadows and pretty much the capabilities of both. I'm going to be seeing how well the primer prevents creasing of the shadows, and I'm also going to be trying out to see how well these shadows last without creasing. So one eye is going to be primed and the other eye is not, so I can see how well the shadows last by themselves without any type of primer, and then I'm going to see how well the primer reacts with the shadows. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the look that I came up with for this eyeshadow, not quad, quintet, I don't know, whatever, five pan palette. So yeah, I know my lower lash line looks like a disaster, but I put primer down there, so I wanted to see how well it would take. And in case you forgot, this side is the one with the primer and this side is the one without it. And I do have to say, without a primer, these colors, it takes a while to, well, not a while, but say I use like 2 swipes of eyeshadow to do this side. It took me about twice as much, so I had to like dip my finger in maybe like 3 or 4 times to get the same color opacity to match both sides, because this side the colors definitely are more brilliant with the primer underneath than this side without. I mean, you still can build up the color to, you know, be really vibrant, but it does take a couple of swipes. So yeah, this is the makeup look I came up with. Again, I'm sorry for my lower lash line. It's kind of a disaster, but definitely I've just been trying to build up the color so it matches this side. It's just going to be uneven. I don't really care, but it just would not build up on my lower lash line. I just used like my fingers and like the little sponge tip in here to help like create this look, because I was too lazy to get my brushes. But yeah, it's what time is it? It's 9:32. If you can see that at all, but it says 9:32. And I'm about to run some errands, and I'll be back in a couple hours to see how well this eyeshadow holds up. I have oily lids, so I can probably, you know, predict this side's gonna look like a disaster. Hopefully this side will hold up, but we shall see. So I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Bye. Like update on the shadows by Fergie in Wet n Wild, the Desert Festival. If you remember, I primed this eye with the Fergie primer, and then this eye I didn't prime at all. It has started to crease. It's you guys gonna see this a lot, but it's 4:24, so it's been like a little over 7 hours later. But yeah, I just want to show you how the eyeshadows look. This one, I tried to mess with it, but it's kind of creasing just a little, not actually terribly. And this one seems pretty the same way I left it as this morning. But I mean, you guys let me know. Definitely around here it's starting to like fade away. It's pretty much almost gone over here. It's starting to like collect in the outer corners and get kind of oily, but that's how my eyes are. But definitely this side held up a lot better. The color is definitely more intense than this eye. But I mean, as far as the wear without like a primer, these last pretty well. I mean, 7 hours later, and I mean, I was outside, I've been running errands, in and out of stores, all this kind of stuff, and it's not terribly cold. It's like maybe like 50-ish degrees. It got pretty hot, so I'm a little oily, but I mean, I say they stay actually pretty well. Definitely at least on my lids. I have oily skin and nothing stays on my lids without a primer. I don't know, it's because it's winter and it's not as hot as it could be. I mean, that's a factor too, but I mean, it's still pretty warm. It's not like ice cold, you know, 50 degrees for winter. I mean, that's still pretty good, I think. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how they're faring up. This is probably like my last update kind of thing, because there's a lot of things I have to do, and I just wanted to come on here really quick and let you guys know what's up. So let me know if you're thinking about getting these shadows. These are definitely going to stay part of my makeup collection, because I don't know, this is pretty good for 7 hours on my face, and I can actually still see color. The only thing that's pretty much faded is like that lighter color, that like beige that I put on, but all the other colors, I mean, still see them. I can still see that orange. It has faded a little bit more than this one, but still really, really good. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.